What does Brent Mason look like? Stick around. How's it going, y'all? My name is Cooper Greenberg here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we got a lot of cool stuff coming out, and this is one of them. This is the Brent Mason Signature Telecaster from Fender. It's very important to me because, full disclosure, we got this guitar months ago. We shot a demo on it. The footage was lost due to maybe campaign interference from another country or something, but we got one back. It sold like the day before, we've shot the video or something. We had to send it out to somebody out of the state. So I squeezed out the video, we lost the footage, and now we have another one so I can finally do the real take of the Brent Mason Telecaster, which ended up being one of my favorite things that we've gotten all year. It's an extremely versatile guitar while being the most specific guitar I think I've ever played. Brent Mason is a world-renowned Nashville session guitar player, has played on so many records that I guarantee that you've heard. Just go check out his discography. Any big name in country that you can imagine that's good, Brent Mason's probably played with him. There's a lot of great stuff of him playing with Vince Gill, and it's really hard to give Vince Gill a run for his money on guitar. Brent Mason is an incredible Telecaster player and has this entire special piece kind of put together to spec of the #1 Telecaster that he uses in all of his sessions. It is designed to basically get every tone that he could ever want in a session, all in one guitar. So we're going to go through it, and then I'm going to play a little bit for you. Right off the bat, you can see this is basically a primer finish right here. It's like a paint primer. Satin gray, which the story goes when he found his personal guitar, I believe either he painted it with primer or it already had primer on it, but this is what it looks like. His is very relict. This is basically brand new, so you can do it yourself, but it's got the primer finish, got a black pick guard, and I guess we should go through the pickups and the controls because it looks a little complicated. It's not very complicated, but there are some really cool things to offer in the guts of this guitar. So from the bridge position, this is a Seymour Duncan hot stack Telecaster pickup. And in the middle, it is a hot stack Stratocaster pickup. And in the neck position, there's a mini humbucker. So you got a three-way switch where you can kind of go in between all of these. Your main knob is just master volume. The middle knob is a specific middle pickup volume to add that Strat in and out, and then a master tone control, and this is also a push-pull knob to add that middle Stratocaster position in to either of the other two options. So you can go humbucker and Strat, Tele and Strat, or just Strat by itself, or any of them by themselves. They all sound fantastic, and they're all that great Seymour Duncan, very punchy, but balanced tone, which is very cool. Otherwise, it's got a maple neck, maple fretboard. It's got some Spurzl locking tuners on there. And the biggest, coolest thing about this guitar, to me, is the B-Bender system, which is the Glaser Bender, that is kind of a world-renowned guy out of Nashville that puts these B-Bender systems together. And if you don't know what a B-Bender is, there's really cool stuff out there. I'm going to say this several times probably in this video. I am not a B-Bender player. I've always wanted to play one, and that's why I was so excited when we got this guitar in. But it is such a hard skill to try and master, but very fun to practice doing. So you hook up your strap, which you can just put it on your regular strap button, but you can run a strap lock through this lever on the back of the neck plate, and as you pull it, which I'm too weak to do it at this angle, you'll see it in the demo. As you pull this lever, it will bend your B string up a whole step. So the cool thing about the Glaser Bender is that you can flip that B bender up to the G string. And there's a lot of players like Brad Paisley who say they prefer a G bender. The whole point here is to get those cool steel guitar licks. In your bends, you can hold a chord and bend up into the chord. You can bend up to like a suspended note in a chord, or you can just do crazy chicken picking bluegrass licks that you might hear on a steel guitar. So you get the option of a B or G bender, and it's pretty simple to switch them in a string change. And then you have your lever here, so when you're playing, you're kind of pulling that guitar down, keeping this up, maybe pulling your shoulder up a little bit and controlling that bend. Another cool thing about the Glaser system, if you can see it right here, there's a screw down here by the strap button where you can kind of like, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. You can mess with the like tension of the bend. So you can make it a little easier to pull. You can make it firmer to pull. I was really worried in playing it that it would always be slipping into that bend, but it does take some strength to do so. And it's got a little fine tuner thing on the neck plate as well. So if you're bending up a little sharp or a little flat, you can kind of calibrate it to your tuning, your setup, and it's very customizable. Like I said, very versatile guitar. You get a lot of tones out of it. I'm going to do my best to show you what the B bender sounds like. It's really hard to do, and I have not mastered it by any means, but you'll get a little sample of what it sounds like. If you really want to hear it, go check out his playing because he's amazing, or check out Brad Paisley doing it. Otherwise, I'm going to run through each of the pickups in a clean setting, just play some lead, play some chords, and really try to capture how, widespread the tones on this thing get. Check it out. So there you have it, you guys, the Brent Mason Telecaster from Fender. This is the kind of standard Brent Mason option. If you want to go spend $10,000 on a guitar, you can get one that is exactly to spec, relict from the custom shop that looks exactly like his. And I would love to be able to play that one. We haven't gotten one in. If I ever get the chance, I'm going to freak out and go into $10,000 of debt, maybe. Luckily, I bought a guitar yesterday, the day before I realized that we got this thing back, so I'm good for now. I was really upset when this thing left, the original one that we got. I was really upset when it left because I just want to play it all day, but now we got this one back, got to make this video, and it's very satisfying to me to get my hands on this thing again. And if you're interested, also you can check out the Glaser Bender website. If you have a Telecaster that you want to put a B-bender into, it's actually not as crazy of a process or an expense that you might think. So go check his stuff out. But to learn more about this guitar, go to our website, alamomusic.com, because there are a lot of really cool lore aspects to how he put this guitar together, the amounts of records that it's been on, and if you're a country music fan, it's just fun to read about. So thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on. Tell us in the comments below what you thought, and we'll see you next time. Once again, you guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want to learn more about the guitar, check out Alamo Music. Oh, Pat.
Hey everybody, I love guitar videos just like you do. But guess what? Alamo Music Center has another YouTube channel. You can check out all the piano and keyboard reviews that we have and see more of me. Cooper, do we have another one of those? He's fine.